Okay. Hello, hello, hello. Check the volume. There we go. Should be good. Okay, let me check what we're working with. How's everyone doing today, chat? Let's get cooking. Looks like it's just really pumping right now. Let me just set up my accounts and we'll get started then. Let's see what we're working with today. Okay. Just moving higher right now. Not much to play by here. Recovering from the morning. Morning was difficult. Let me show that we're online, and then we're gonna cook up for 1 p.m. 1 p.m. flat here. So yeah, we just basically start off the session very high, very strong, pushing higher right now. After basically slamming these lows, we didn't want to take the low of yesterday here, but we just took some of these internal liquidity, and we're trying to go for the London highs now. It looks like. Morning sucked. Yeah, that's why I kind of tweeted. It looked really bad. I mean, like right now it's good. Like I think anything post like around 11, I guess, because we had the manipulation down and we start flipping up. This was better delivery here, but in this chop here from 9:30 all the way to, I'm gonna just say like all the way to 11:30, just because people might get chopped here too. This is pretty bad here because this is the 5 minute, but you look at the 1 minute, it just takes people from both sides. See 9:30 here. This is our market as. Make a low, high, wick, low, high, low, sweep the high again, low. This is so back and forth. And what I've been kind of saying, like, these inversion traders, they're getting lucky because of how prices has been moving. Like, we'll just get a small wick up and then slam down. The inversion trader just makes a lot of money by just following all the way down. This time, I'm pretty sure all these traders, they're getting cooked because look at this flip back up. They take that, they did. Flip back down, they take that, they might be good for a bit, and it takes you out break even, takes you lower, make you think we want to go for lows, but what goes back up. So like these are just very poor conditions here. And it's similar to what I described as just like kind of bar coding seek and destroy price action, because you have low, high, low, high, low. And then like now this is like the external in that range. So I think after we got this deliver here, now this is actually taking a lot of these consolidation. We took the lows out, and we can really deliver. But yeah, let's just see what we got here. So we're just pushing for higher right now. I'm just trying to lock in and see if we can get any good setups today. That's basically the plan. I only trade inversions. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's a lot of good inversion traders out there that wait for the setup. But what I'm describing is basically what happens this last week, even some this week, basically 2 weeks ago, within the last 2 weeks, basically, where price would just dump at market open, and there's no entry model. If you're waiting for confirmation, you're waiting for anything, you can't get anything in. And that's basically what I'm just seeing. I'm like, if I'm waiting for a clear entry model with like, some confirmation, I just can't get it. But that's those people who just like pattern traders, they just take every inversion they see, they get hit some, lose some, and they just hit one big. They're thriving in those conditions when that delivery is just on their side. But when it's not on their side, they blow their account. And that's what I've seen a lot of people try to do. They try to play the breakout. They try to do all these type of things. It's also non-farm payroll week, which is something that you don't really have to play too aggressive at, because it's just waiting for that delivery to happen. So that's just something to note for. But yeah, I feel like I've been just kind of going with micros and or minis on ES lately, because price volatility has just been really cracked out his mind. So I think that's gonna be the plan again. It's just insane. I have no idea why it's been so strong. Like, I feel like there is a lot of things going on with the world right now, but is that enough for it to really change up the market? Because like these markets are like 400 point price range back to back, and I don't know how to like see it. Like, this is the daily chart here. This is 800 points. Even this consolidation one, just 500 points. Yesterday, 700 points. Like, that is insane volatility. And today we already have about 400 points, and we have PM to go. Maybe we'll get a pump and extend that range. This is what it looks like it's doing right now. We see a 15-minute internal fair value gap here, which we retap back into and filled. I'm leg higher. And we look at the 5-minute, that's just basically a pretty large breaker. We just have a lot of consolidation here. Manipulate lower. We use a last up close swing point as our breaker. And we're really trying to push for the next draw, which is the session high. And then after that, we'll see if we really want to take the 730s high. I just remember yesterday was just insane with how it was moving. Let me read chat while we're just waiting. Whoa. Chill. What the heck happened here? There's like 70 points in like 5 seconds. Chill. No one's after you right now. Come on, chill. What's happening? What's happening here? I'm just looking at chat right now. Look at this price delivery. This is some cracked out his mind type of delivery right now. And we're just pushing lower here. Let me see the chat, what they talking about here. Any trades so far? Not for New York AM yet. We have yet to do that yet. But what is this volatility today? We're back inside the breaker at least. This is insane delivery. Look how much is moving right now. I'm just gonna let this play out because I definitely want to let the structure play out more. Let me look up. Did you wait for the 2 p.m. mark to take any setups earlier as well? I don't have to wait for the 2 p.m. if the setup's already here. Just gotta really see. The call with Trudeau, is that how you say his name? The Canadian Prime Minister? Ended in a somewhat friendly manner. That is insane candle. We just came straight back up. So let's see that candle here. From 585 all the way to 450. That's like 130 points in 3 candles. Did I get the right? All it took was 3 candles for it to really run like that. Insane. Do you consider that manipulation? What I see is SMT here. So I typically let it play out first until we get something clear. We are back inside the 15-minute range here, but that doesn't really say too much yet. SMT off these lows are pretty good though. And we're back inside the breaker, stronger wick this time. We could try to go for a leg higher, but this is such a strong range that I don't think any trade I will take would have like a tight stop on this. It's just too violent, and we have this large gap. Look how big this is moving. I'm actually kind of like shocked at how strong it's been moving. reacting off the new day opening gap here. And it's that 1 minute that I just re-tapped back inside of. So far, I think this is still pretty bullish right now. I'm gonna change my bias. Let's see. So bias on the 15 minute. Let me see the hourly. They're kind of chop right now. I'm gonna lean the intraday is bullish bias though. That makes sense to me. I think higher time frame is probably still bearish. The 4 hour still holding down. Daily still holding down. So we're pretty bearish on the high time frame. The intraday, 15 and hourly. I would lean bullish. The low time frame, we're just going back and forth. So that's what we have right now. Ideally, we let the 15 minute flip bearish and it will have triple time frame alignment. That'd be kind of like ideal scenario. But yeah, I'm basically trying to avoid this kind of crazy moves here. I want to let things play out a little bit more before something like that. We're gonna probably just wait for 130. Because if you traded Asia last night with me, you're pretty, you should be green. If you trade New York AM, depending on how you trade it, because it's kind of tough. I think Desi was trading it. He caught a little heat on it because it's just so choppy. I think everyone who traded AM just got cooked. The one that I know, kind of like our style of trading, you know, you trade trend lines or trade like scalping with order flow, you might be green, but we're talking about just like our perspective. It's just hard. I feel like even if I traded AM, I would have probably took some losses if I pressed buttons. And it's hard too because the price action that it's trying to give you with this AM delivery here, there's probably no clean setups just because how it's just going back and forth, but it makes you want to press buttons. And that's what I've been hearing on socials, on Discord, on Twitter, where people were saying like, there was no clean setup, but I just pressed buttons. I took micros and the micros just grows to big losses because you take like 3-4 back-to-back losses. I think, what the heck? I'm getting messages from my devs. They're saying something's happening. I might need to pause real quick. Give me 1 second. I need to review this. What's happening here? What just happened here? Okay, I'm just gonna look back. Okay, let's see. My bad. I had to review something. I might just handle it after. Okay, let's see. Okay, sorry. I had something with Smart Prop Firm. One of my devs was kind of like freaking out for a bit. He's like, urgent. I got a little spooked. I was like, what the heck just happened? But then I think it's just like something that I did that he was aware of. Woo. Never mind. Okay, we're good. Let's lock it. But I never got the message for. He's like, urgent. Call me now. I'm streaming. But I just reviewed it and I was like, that's no problem. Let me look at chat. Trump keeps raw dogging the market. PW. I'm just looking at some messages about PW. I saw he blew his account. Maybe those the 20 accounts we are aware of. You think he has more than 20 fundeds? More than 20 evals. He blew the fundeds though. I think blowing eval is fine because let's get this straight. You blow 100 evals, that's like what, 3,000? That's not bad at all. 100 evals is an absurd number. You blow 20 fundeds, that's like, that hurts more than probably like 500 evals, I feel like. Are we short this fair value gap, right? Okay, so for me, let me just type this out. Waiting for good structure. So what I'm looking for is, right now I'm kind of stuck in the middle between high time frame bias looking down, intraday looking bullish, and then the low time frame just going back and forth. So right now, I think what's clear to me is if we flip this 15-minute, it should be an easy short. If we keep on respecting this and press higher, upside is more likely here. So since it's so conflicted, I think you stay hands off. Ideally, like lower prices because it's easier, but there's also a few things. Where is our draw, our immediate draw, and our main target? For upside, I think it'd be London highs. That's probably the easiest one. For downside, it's gonna probably be these internal lows. We're gonna keep on jabbing it. It could respect still, so we could sweep these lows and then flip higher and still respect the bullish breaker. So right now, I don't think it's good delivery to trade off of for my style until I see either equal highs, equal lows, and like a clear displacement to form, so I can like see like, okay, this is going for this target. Or even now another manipulation. Let's say if I like bearish, right, and we don't get the 15-minute flip yet, I need to see another manipulation leg and show like a respect off of it, and I'll take in the second distribution. Blowing 100 evals and showing you the one eval that he made money is pretending he's a good trader. Yeah, I mean, I had a thought like maybe I should post about it, be like, not to like hate at him, but it's like he took jabs at me, so like, I could be like, I was telling my Discord that like, should I post this? Should I not? Just like kind of talking about like, this is the guy that you're watching to learn to trade from, and if he makes money, you know, that's fine. He gets payouts. But if he loses money, let's say below the account, wouldn't that benefit him even more? Because his chat, his viewers would also kind of play into whatever he's touching. So if, let's say I think someone posted that he was going for longs and it dumped. So let's say like his 5,000 viewers, even like a few percentage of them following that trade, they'll just blow their account with them. And they're going to use his affiliate code. And then he could probably make like 50,000, 100,000 that day just because the sale's still here. So he lost 100,000 in sim profits, but he's about to make like 50, 40,000 in affiliates from Apex. So yeah, that's a thing. It's a conflict of interest. But most people in the Discord was telling me like, don't even talk about it. I can talk about it in the stream, but I'm not gonna post about it. The thing with that, because maybe, you know, why talk about it when we're trying to lock in. We want to stay away from the drama. We want to be mature, take the better high road. He wants to start drama because that's his model. His model is being an entertainer. It gets views. That's not what I do. I trade. So can streamers tell their affiliates money they get or prop firms don't allow it? I mean, I don't think there's something that stops them from either side. Except the prop firm sharing. I feel like prop firm sharing that data would be like a breach of privacy. If affiliate wants to share, like, this is how much I made this month, I mean, that's fine. But I think the problem is, just to go over the one more time with the rant, there's, you know, even PW was leading this detective work. He's like showing that since I'm trading evals, does that make it like I only have one funded? I traded one funded and like a lot of evals. That then goes into a conclusion saying I don't have any other fundeds. I blew them or something, or I don't even have them in the first place. When in reality, I kind of share this, like, I'm building reserves. I talk about that like every single week about basically like I like to build reserves and then basically work hard on the fundeds. And then if there's any funded at that time getting processed at payout, I'm not going to trade it because it's going to fuck up the payout. But I know, like, Internet Detective, they're like, oh, he didn't post this. He didn't post that he traded this. He didn't post that he made money. So there's no way he made profits. So there's something that I didn't want to talk about too much is me also playing aggressively on Take Profit Trader. So for instance, I had like I have a few accounts playing base hits. There's something like unrelated in a way, but something that I want to talk about. Like, I have a few fundeds on Take Profit Trader where I talk about kind of basically going for base hits, and there's like 2, sometimes 1 or 3, depends on my mood, that I go for 5K days, 10K days, or whenever they stop me. So I didn't post about this on Twitter, and these are like 10K days. There's like 5K each per payout, 5,500 per. And then people are like, you know, you didn't post this trade here. How would you make that money? How would you withdraw that? This alone would cover half the payouts I posted. Just one trade, that one post here. But that's the thing. I want to preach about base hits because that's what I'm focused on. And on the side, like, I can do what I want to do. If I want to size differently, I do talk about that too. Like it's like basically dividing a risk. So let's say you have like 20 accounts. This is what I talk about Apex too. I'm gonna try to treat like 15 Apex accounts, just growing them slowly, and like another 5, so like a fourth of them. Maybe I'll go for like double the size or triple the size, just like scale up faster. So in that way, you can be very risk managed in the main set of accounts, and then a few accounts you can somewhat become a degenerate in sizing, not by trading. I'm not gonna just hit buy sell, but you could size up more. So like even these days, like I would probably be trading either one mini or just a lot of micros, like 5, 10, 15 micros on like a kind of like a larger size account where I'm just dedicating that for high risk, high reward type of thing. I could do 2, 3 minis here, and like each trade could give me like 500, 600, 800 bucks, and it really grows up so fast. Instead of just doing like a few hundred bucks at a time. But that's the thing there, man. It's just frustrating to really see people, I guess, do detective work when it's just not true, because I know the truth. Me, Lanto, Desi, we all share the truth. The Discord also knows the truth, most of it. But then you have people that don't even watch a stream, don't even know anything about me, saying like, this is not real, this is fake. So I did, when I talk about him, I did keep his name anonymous, but like it's kind of easy to tell who I'm referring to. Do you make more off affiliates compared to trading? I think I responded to that, the numbers in the in his posts, just because I want to be transparent about it. And he also said, like, I was like, okay, how much do you make per month or day? And he's like 4 million, about 15,000 per day. But if you want to look at the detail, just go back into it and then just read my comments, because I don't mind sharing details. I just want to focus on trading, which is, you know, I share my P&L's profits per month too, which last month and the other month before, we're trying to aim for 100K plus per month. And hopefully in March, if Apex can deliver, because I'm growing the Apex, you guys seen it on like the TradeZella report, all these accounts are above 10K right now. If they can deliver, that'll be, it's 150K account. Let me see. Because I didn't really trade Apex the last few months because I want to work on like the direct funded and other accounts. But 275, let's say times 20, 55,000 per cycle, 2 times. That'd be 110 on Apex alone, which I can withdraw. That'd be insane. And I already have like more than 10,000 per account. So that's, if I just take like base hits per day, like 100 bucks per day, I can just straight up withdraw that. And then just, that's not even added with Take Profit, Top Step, any of my live accounts that I have funded, and other firms I have as well, which I'm also trying to add 2 firms. It's Alpha Futures, because I'm trying to expand, and Bunox. Those are my 2 right now. I bought evals, I just haven't traded yet. I'll probably trade them today or tomorrow or something, and then build them up so I can get more funding. Because if you're not aware too, I'm live with 5 different firms currently. 5 different firms. So imagine how many firms there are out there in futures. I could say like there's like, I think 8, 9. I'm basically funded live with half of them. The only one that I'm not funded with is really Apex. And I don't see people get live with Apex at all. Apex in my fund futures, I forgot about that. I probably can get my fund futures live soon here with the rate I'm going. It's so insane. Why do you crop? Show the whole thing. Because I don't need people just hounding me for like trying to piece things together. It's just so absurd, because like I feel like I'm one of the most transparent person posting P&Ls every single day, and people want more. All right, so this is the 15-minute flip here. If we get this 15-minute flip, I am pretty goddamn bearish, because we're already bearish on the lower time frames. So that's what I'm looking for right now, and we're just selling off right now pretty good. We have the SMT. We're about to break the SMT. Even this 1 minute was just choppy here. TradeZella is fake. You know what's not fake? Just Apex payouts. Just wait a few days until like I can request again, and then you'll see it. That's the thing. And then I could take a screenshot of Apex probably the end of the week if I wanted to. Jesus. We even got people in the chat, probably maybe a PW fan or just an overall hater there. He's saying Apex gains are fake too? What happens if it's real? That's the thing. What happens if it's real? What do you say then? I think that's what I need. Like, if you want more proof, I need something to benefit from, because people would ask, and then I could deliver, but what do I get out of that? Validation from them, which is kind of worthless. The guy who's asking for my Apex profits right now, if you send me just like $20 on PayPal, I'll show my my whole Apex right now on stream. Just $20. So you'll lose something out of it. But if he wants to respond, we could deliver off that. But if not, we'll just keep on looking at the trades. I was sticking up for you in the Discord. I see that some people are like trying to like back me and like saying like defend me, but the thing is like I don't want people to get riled up over like people who have bad opinions or just like unprofitable traders. That's why I always think when they make all these claims and like once, I don't think they're profitable. Screenshot of the profit today isn't showing the count. Yeah, so there's two things with that. He's like, I'm trading evals, so I don't have a funded. That's like then an if-then type of statement. What if I'm trading evals, but I also have funded, but I'm just trying to build reserves? And that's why I try to show there, because I have 5 take profit reserves. I had more before, but I ran over some fundeds. I think I had 10 at one point, 10 or 12. I only have 5 now, but that's just the thing. And then, I have a few accounts at a time where I do go for big days. When you go for big days, you can't just expect to have a very high win rate on them. I think the first time I went for like aggressive play, I think I blew like 2 or 3. And then the fourth one, I would say, the fourth and fifth one is the one I hit 10K on both. But like you could call that like kind of like gambling or degenerate trading. But just think about the risk reward in that. You make like 10K right there just from withdrawals. It was 10,000 on 2 accounts. You take 5,500 per, like 11,000 there. After split, it'd be 9, let's say. How much would I pay for the evals? I could probably buy like 20 evals and pass half of them for a few thousand, and you're up like 10,000 already. So that's why I made that post talking about like this is how prop firms are. Some prop firms is better to be base hits on. Others uncapped payouts, which is no consistency. You can withdraw as much as you want. That's the one that you really swing for the fences. And you burn through some accounts, that's fine. As long as my risk, ROI, return on investment, is 3 to 10 times greater, I'm cool with that. Because like, let's say Tradeify, I think I spent 4,000 or 5,000, and Tradeify just posted that I have 67,000 lifetime payouts. That's more than 10x. Tick Trader, I think it's similar too. I think spent 2,000, made 30,000 or something, with a live count of also another 20,000. So that's like 20x. Like that's all that matters. I feel like in the prop game, it's not about like, oh, you have to spend very little and then make a lot. It's just about risk return on investment. For Apex, I don't know if my Apex record are as good as my other firms, just because there's a thing called self-sabotage. If you follow me on Twitter, sometimes I'll run up these Apex like I'm doing now. It'll be like 10K per account or 8K per account. That's like 150,000. And then I have a tilt day. I burn everything. I don't want to make that same mistake. And that's what hurts when you're trading a lot of firms, because you have one bad day to send you to the deep end, and then you have to restart. You have to restart. Basically, you are consistent for a whole month, for 30 days, and then you blow it. You give back all those work in one day. That's what self-sabotage in tilting is. It's a combination of you not trading with a clear mind. You're not sharp. You're not at the full 100%. Combined with price action that is compelling you to press buttons when it's just bad delivery. I think this is a good example of one. AM here was, I've seen so many people blow their accounts, and if I was trading this, let's say I was streaming this, I think I would have got hurt by it. I don't know how bad. It depends on my self-discipline, but at least I'll take like 2 losses, which could equate to like 600 per account, 700 per account. And if I do tilt, the whole account would have been gone. And I'm trying to not do that again. And the way that Apex makes you trade more and more and more, because let's say they deny you, oh, trade 8 more days, trade 8 more days. They push you to do that, and then you just get hurt. Brian, on your trade, Zella, does 14 trades mean 1 trade across 14 accounts? No, so like let's say I have 100 trades, I have 20 accounts. If it's 100 trades, that just basically means 5 trades per account. That's if I was trading all of them at once, which I kind of split them in groups. Sometimes it depends on the session. Like last night, I traded 12 accounts on Apex. I left like the rest not traded just because I don't want to just trade all the accounts on Asia. That would hurt if I just get a significant loss before New York Open. But and then the topic with take profit trader, the problem with that is like I don't keep track of these payouts. I just round it up and I'm just like, okay, I think I made like 4,000. I withdrew 4,000. I'm just gonna withdraw 4,000, and it is a pretty tough split. That's why I said 75% is at least those profits, and I could show that. It just all the wallets all together. So you know, you get your payouts into your wallet. You have your affiliates in the wallets. Those cash backs that you get, let's say during the promo where it's like you buy eval, there's no activation fee, and there's 100% refund if you get your first payout. I hit a lot of them, and I think that should be considered in the payout too, because it's part of my expense. So like, where would that count from? It's not affiliate payout. So like, if I think it was like 216 per account, it's 40% off. I had like 10 reserves, so basically that's like 2,600 or 2,100 of just 100% refunded evals because I had 10 reserves the past 2 weeks. And that added that with like the big payouts from me trading aggressively. Pair that up with base hits as well that I do share on Twitter, because that's all I want to share about. I don't want to share about big gains because I do have big gains days. That's just not something I want to focus on. The main focus is the main set of accounts, which is base hits, scrolls it up. That's what I want to demonstrate. I took an L there. Hopefully not right now, because I think this is still pretty choppy. That's why we're just having some time to talk about this. One bad day sends you to the gulag. Is PW even live with any firm? That's something I'm also confused about. I don't want to like poke anything, but Patrick made 20 accounts and ran it, or I think 10 accounts, and ran it up to like, what was that, 50,000 per account or 60,000 per account, and he withdrew all of it. How is he not banned from Apex? How did he let it? How is he even able to trade again? Because anyone I know who took the full payout that's like above 100,000 or above 200,000, let's say, let's be conservative, they're not allowed to buy accounts anymore. So I'm just a little confused on that. That has to be privilege, because even Lanto was banned from buying evals again, and he's an affiliate too. So like, same with Kane, same with anyone that's took big payouts. So that's a little odd. I mean, that's just like taking a jab of influencer privilege, but that's not my concern. So when people talk about influencer privilege, I don't think a lot of people get them unless they're the top dog. So even when I get denied on Apex and other people get denied, you know, people are like nothing. But when you get approved, they're like influence privilege. The real influence privilege is the one that's like the largest. I don't think they give out privileges like that to that many people. Are you put on hold on Tradeify? So I signed all the documents on Tradeify. They're just processing the account. I hope it's gonna be ready this week. If not, we'll just start next week. But everything's cleared right now, so that's good. Did someone break Kane record? It's someone that has been in a live stream a handful of times. And not on voice, but on chat. I don't think he wants to be named, but I think he's talked about it before. And he's a previous Apex mod, I believe. Why would they deny your payouts? It's because Apex is so strict. So most people get denied payouts by the 30% rule, which is basically unrealized 30%. If you lose more than 30% in unrealized, so let's say you have like a trade that goes up $1,000 and it goes down -500. That's net -1,500. That could be 30% of your account there in unrealized gains, because it's 1,000 up, 500 down, 1,500 total, even though you only lost 500. People get denied like that, and it makes you trade 8 more days, which is fine. But then, like, trade 8 more days to get a payout that they denied you. That could lead to you blowing the account before you request a second time, and that's often what happens. Use Smart on FFF, but they are not included on the website. Yeah, I mean, I do have the code because they gave it to me, but I don't think I'm promoting them because I want to go with the top firms, the reputable one. I think they are a little bit give me red flags. Personally, I mean, that shouldn't sway you, but I'm just a little bit iffy on that. Oh, shit. Someone just posted in the Discord. Dude, someone just posted in the Discord. Patrick just passed a lot of evals here. So he basically, this is such a good farm. I don't know when this happened, maybe earlier today or right now, but he just passed. I don't know how many times it took him to pass this, but he's back in. And all of the viewers who did follow him this morning, who blew their accounts too, they're gonna have to buy some more accounts too. So it's just like a cycle of a conflict of interest there, because you're watching an entertainer, not a trader. Why are you always late live stream? We need you at 9 a.m. I don't trade New York AM, man. I just don't. Do you think PW 30-day win streak on TradeFi is legit? It's 100% legit. I don't think Brent Simba would do something like that. Just like how I had like a 23 win streak on TradeFi. What happens is, because since he builds such a large balance, there's no rule where you can go under it. There's no daily loss limit, so that's why he could do that. So let's say the account is like 15,000 balance already. It's not that hard to make another $500 when you have 15,000 to blow by. So it takes only one bad day for him to blow his whole account. And I think that's what he's doing. So just like Apex today, it just takes one bad day to blow the whole thing. I think the benefit right now is he's waiting for TradeFi to move him live. How did you plan to build Apex PAs to 10K? All right, so that's a good question. Let's talk about that. Sizing is various, because why? You're not gonna do the same size in this price condition like I did last month. Last month I was doing 1 mini, 2 minis, doing 10-point stops. Imagine doing 10-point stops and minis here. I think I would lose 1K easily if I did that, because each candle is like 20, 30 points. This is 50-point candle here. So that's why, depending on the market conditions, you want to just go based off risk control. So every trade, I want to try to risk about 10% of my drawdown. Let's say my drawdown is 5,000, right? I think that's the 150K. I don't want to risk more than $500 in any trade. So if a trade requires me to do, like, let's say this is a trade, I need 38-point stop. Either I don't take it, or the TP has to be like this, like 2R here. and I have to size appropriately to fit that $500 narrative here. So that could be, let's say, like 8 micros. And then you just run that with, you know, the session that you like. For me, it's Asia and PM. I trade both of them. So it basically builds a buffer for Asia, because I don't think I had a red day on Asia yet. I traded Asia for like 10 days straight already. I don't think I have a red day on Asia yet. PM, I don't know if I have a red day on PM either. PM does get tricky though. Yesterday was probably the day that I would have got red if I continued trading, but I just got off pretty early because all these trades I wanted, it just got missed. So it just frustrated me. So we didn't get this flipped yet. That just means it's just going to be looking for higher. I can look for some structure. This is still nasty structure right now. We might have to wait for TPM. But yeah, I mean, we can move on from just the drama. Now we're talking about trading. How's ETF? Don't trade ETF. Let's just do that. I'll give 2 reasons why. First reason, my community has a bad history of them, just based off retroactive rule changes. And then another thing, this should be based off data. Look at Payout Junction. The last 30 days, they only paid out 170,000 in payouts, and they have 20 accounts. Imagine that. Like me myself, I'm already doing 100,000 payout. Do you want me to trade with them and basically double or do 50% of their payouts? That doesn't make sense. I don't think they pay out. I don't think they pay out, but they just make it very hard to get a payout or change the rules when they need to, which they have done in the past. Next question. Let's see. He went 30 days green in a row on TradeFi and racked up a ton of profit. Yeah, I mean, that's good. That's good results. But I think the way that he trades still is like you either get a green day or you blow the count. And that's what Apex showed today. That's a bit harsh in some ways. He lost this morning, but said did loads. But he, I'm not pointing fingers, but if you had proper risk management, you take like, let's say 3 red trades in a row, that shouldn't blow your whole count. If you did focus on risk management. So I think the point is not to focus on risk management, just focus on a green day. And why? Because he doesn't need to get prop payouts. His affiliate does help him already, which is good. Like, I'm not hating on the affiliate part because I'm also affiliate. But the difference is we're trying to be traders. Other people can't do that. You know, if they blow their account, they don't have affiliate money to back them up. So we want to go for sustainable trading. And no one who trades live, who blows their account should do that. Because let's say when I blow my account, it's just when I'm just trading by myself. I'm not locked in. I don't think I ever blew like accounts on live yet. It's always just off stream, which I'm glad for, because that means I don't pull people down with me from my bad decision. Why is there a 10-second delay? Yeah, you gotta 2 times the speed, and then I think it should get back to like 2 seconds. He blew those accounts in 2 trades. It wasn't a tilt session. But if you blow your account in 2 trades, that's basically 50% of your drawdown, and then another 50% of your drawdown. That is high leverage there. I'm only trying to risk at most 10% of my drawdown per trade. What time do you start Asia? 8 p.m. to up to midnight, but I don't really usually go for midnight. That's that big dog, Brandon. He said avoid ETF. That man has spoken too. Yeah, we're pumping higher. So we didn't get the confirmation lower. We got chop, and now we're trying to flip higher. That's just what it is. I haven't touched anything yet. Again. I think Desi might want to hop on. Let's see him. This price action is so tricky because tell me what setup are you trading here? This looks like no fair value gap, no gaps, just wicks and big candle closures. I mean, you can play up order blocks, but how far did that get you? I don't think there's any setups to take here. Yeah, okay. Desi want to hop on. Let's put him on. We need people anyways, because this shit is trash. Yo.
Oh.
What's up? What's up? All right, let me see here. Say something real quick.
Rar.
All right, we're good. We're good. So we're trading PM, and PM so far it's not looking good for me. I'm just looking for a setup. I just can't see anything. Maybe on the 30-second. I don't know.
I think we take out
the highs.
London highs.
That's why I'm trying to bet on 2, but it just I don't see any setups to take us there right now. Other than that 15-minute structure, the 15-minute fair value gap that's just been holding every single time. There's just so many like this is kind of like order blocks analysis. There's no gaps to play from, and we're just barcode consolidation, and then we just push higher.
Bro, it's my 3rd session in a row being live.
Yeah, how long do you trade AM for?
About 1 hour and 25 minutes.
And it's basically the same thing for London, right? I think it's like 1 hour and 20 minutes or something like that. So you're basically doing 90-minute sessions.
Yeah. 90. Yep. Or I'm not usually on for PM. Lento.
Big dog, Lanto.
Yeah, I really think we sent to 630s.
Daily payouts, day 1, no eval, no buffer, price 5K, 10K. What is this? What is Black Beauty Machine saying? What firm is that? Or is that like, I don't know. 5K to 10K? I don't think anyone's paying that. That's a deep premium there.
I don't want it.
No rebates on Apex. Rebates are for every firm but Apex. It's ironic, but that's just how it is, because think about this. If you get a rebate on Apex, you get like $1. I don't think it's worth anyone's time. But rebates on Tradeify, Take Profit Trader, which is basically the hyper. Everyone loves Take Profit Trader. 500 Futures, Tick, and Alpha Futures. Alpha Futures is a new addition. So all 5 of these are rebates and protected with the reimbursement. Apex is not one of them. And Apex is a high risk to also put the protection in, just because they deny people a lot for ambiguous reasons. I saw that. I think, Desi, I posted that in our group chat. ETF announced direct funding. What do you think about that?
Let me check the website. Oh, wait.
I'm banned. You said...
I'm banned. I'm banned. I mean, I don't know, dude. This is shitty-ass firm, dude.
Yeah, we're just pumping. What is rebates? Can someone in the chat explains the process in like simple terms?
Here comes London highs, bro. Oh my god, Brian, I had to ban someone yesterday, dude. Oh my goodness. Dude, guy comes in, sends like 10 messages saying, bro, don't take that trade. Dude, we weren't, or he said, get out of the trade. We weren't even in a trade. And he just comes in spamming, dude. And I was like, yeah.
Do you know how many trolls I get? I don't know if the chat remembers, but last week on Friday, if you remember, it was pumping to the moon. Like the last basically power hour, and I was on for a little bit. And they're like, this is such an easy short now. And then I was like, I'm looking for logs. And then like, I'm fading you, I'm not gonna win. And then like he's like short now. Like 2 minutes later, he's down like 30 points. And he's like, now short, add more. And like he's like, and now shorts again. And then like 5 minutes later, he's down another 20 points. And then it just bumps like 120 points to end the session. And he's like, I was just kidding. I wasn't short at all. I was actually long. So either he's trolling or he's just coping, and he actually took that loss. But that's just how it is for people who's not, you know, live trading. They just can talk whatever they want. He probably did take the loss. I'm just like 75% sure he took that loss. It's staff,
Yeah.
Cumber. You buy account with his link and code, and he returns 33% of it. Yeah, that's basically it. Pretty summary there.
What's good? He was. That's funny. Pumping off the IFEG. Send it.
I mean, Desi, where would you long this? Like even like hindsight. I'm trying to see it.
You know, hindsight. Look at chat.
Let me see. Oh, so you longed up there. I mean, that's fine. I'm talking about like long before that move higher.
Oh, dude. Let me, dude. The long of the century was. You see, 1246. That dive down we had.
1240. Oh yeah, the 15-minute jab. And yeah.
Bro, we had a woman inversion at.
Oh, that's a good one.
1249.
And
then we had
the alignment too. 15-minute alignment with the 1-minute flip there. Confirmation.
All the bro, I've been kind of destroying evals today. I got destroyed on my funded accounts, but then so I was like, all right, let me switch to evals and finish like 20 Apex accounts. I finished 2 FFF accounts.
That's actually pretty good here.
And traded some Tradeify accounts. My Tradeify accounts actually did really well today, but Top Step and my PA got cooked.
Did you already try the Pit Trader prop firm? Is a problem from England? For me, man, I'm only sticking with the top firms. The only one that I just added recently is Alpha Futures, and they have a big foundation, just like my funded futures. They have a foundation in Forex, so I'm gonna give them a shot and see what happens there. And I'll let you guys know if they're good, based on my experience. But shit is trash right now. But
hey guys,
yeah, I think someone posted on our chat. Just you know, like Patrick took his funded loss, and then I don't know when, but it could be PM session or AM session again. He just passed a lot more evals. And
wait, was that like, eval or funded? I know he got the 159K.
Those are Apex. Those are if it's funded, it'll say PA. It says Apex.
Oh, I didn't.
And it's 9K exactly. So.
Yeah.
And I'll add also, it is hard to pass the 150K just by trading, and I would bet you have to blow through like 5+ sets to pass one set. Unless you get lucky. I mean, luck is also involved too. Even if you do 5 accounts, you're not guaranteed one set because the trailing drawdown hurts. Is 9K prop target. Yeah. You make 5K, you go break even one time, account's blown. So when he shows that, it doesn't show how many he failed.
Yeah, I passed 20 today, but I also failed 18. So. Yeah,
well, are you doing 50Ks?
Yeah, 50Ks.
Well, 50K is like significantly easier.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I will, dude. They're either done or blown in one candle. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. You can do that with 50K. With anything above 150, especially the 250, 300, it's so freaking hard with the trailing drawdown.
Yeah, I bet, dude. But I'm gonna activate those and get them going. I think I'm gonna just do 10-10 accounts. Bro, I don't know. I struggle so much with Apex. Like I do. It's like a mental barrier, I think.
Yeah, Apex is the weakness to a lot of traders, but when you get the hang of it, when you kind of like get the system down, they're the most rewarding. And someone just said JTap is close to 1 million right now. He's at 700K. That's insane. $1 million.
So still kind of pumping here. I want to see.
Wait, chat. Yo, Brandon just said he's at 1.5 now on Apex. Is that new count or is that the withdrawal? Yo, Brandon might just clicked again.
Brandon, when are you pulling it all out?
I thought he did. I thought he
did.
Dude,
I would pull it out and go to like high. I would go hide in the mountains or something, bro.
So those are new accounts. Damn, I don't know what Brandon's doing, but he just cooking. He must have went for a 20K first day and just like, okay, let me just do it again. Let me do it again. Let me do it again. And then you have me just basically doing like a few $100 per day per session. So if I do good Asian PM, maybe I'll be up like $1,000. And we're at like 12,000, 11,000, 10,000 per account, just depending. Some of them have a little bit off by a bit. Wait, 19 days? What is the average of that? I'm just kind of curious. If you're doing 20 counts, 1.5 million, 20 counts. So let's just do one account, right? And then you have 19 days. He's doing 4,000 like on average per count per day. Like that's not even counting losses. Dang, chat was quick with the math. They said 4K per day real quick before I even pulled out calculator. Chat said I got the math in a log. Oh shit. Damn. Brandon just showed me his P&L for the day, I think. Is it? That's probably Wealth Charts. Yeah, I don't recognize that. So London High is there right now. Just don't see any good setup. It is a trend upward type of day, but
Almost TP. Got 19 points left.
yeah. Did you play off that inversion? Is that what it was?
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah, that was assuming. This is what Desi was playing off this inversion here, and we're getting close to TP here. He's on your top step, right?
Yeah. There's the evals though. There's some evals.
Oh.
I'm done with the funded after 2 losses in the morning.
Anyone know where I could find the POA for TP live count? Lanto, I showed you. It's in the emails. They had to send it to you. You probably didn't get it yet. What do you mostly look for a reversal? So reversal is very important that way. Like you want to see if it's taking either strong liquidity, which is number 2 here, or bouncing off a high time impede array. Either one or both, ideally. And then you extra confluence would be like if there's SMT, those are always good for reversals. And after that, you just look for displacement to flip upwards, and then you really try to join in on it. Damn, we're gonna go for the London highs. That's your target, right? 630. Yeah.
Yeah. We're about to go, and we're hit it. Very nice.
Whoa! Chat, chill. What happened here?
I know.
Just flash through it.
That's what I posted in Discord too. I know they're big.
Nice. You're going out of your session too. You're not supposed to trade PM, but here you are.
I know, dude. I'm just floating. I'm a free agent right now. I'm just floating around.
Yeah, it looks like we're going for 737 like as our main draw today now. How that high was taken. Trump delaying some of the tariffs, that's the news. I've been hearing some tariffs just like they're just having some issue with some businesses because like, you know, Canada and other countries are retaliating. And I guess that is very bullish news if like, you know, you have someone saying we're gonna delay some of the tariffs a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like pump it to the sky here. Damn, that 1 minute inversion flip here, that was, I guess that cooked pretty hard here. 737, you'll be up 100 points in like 10 minutes. You see tech just booming right now too. Truth is asking, how long did it take for you to become profitable? I think I got pretty lucky early on, just trading penny stocks. Lucky as in I won early and then I lost most of it back, but that prevented me from taking losses. It just got very lucky on the first 2 penny stocks I just did based off of like hype. So that's not even like, real trading. That just very, very lucky. And then after that, it just went back and forth. I think options was just very hit or miss for me. Futures was good, and then prop firms I'm trying to really refine. Prop firm has been like my last 3 years now. That's like more than half my career. Any trades yet? Not for me. Desi took his inversion here, which paid tremendously. I'm just sitting, waiting for a setup that's within my model. And something good risk reward too, just because it's so dangerous type of today. Now that we're trending up though, but surprised how well we held this 15-minute. I think something clear, something I like to see when we have this 15-minute structure here and multiple drives into it, just a quick sweep. And then flip up, and then we'll look for like a 1 minute either retrace or inversion, BPR, whatever it is. That's something that we can play for. So we'll look in probably here and look for the trade, even the 30-second too. I mean, that's a 30-second flip there, but it just came so much back and forth. So I don't know if we will get actually a good TP or whatnot. Desi over Bride for today. I guess he's cooking. I cooked Asia. That's the thing. I haven't cooked New York yet, but I don't want to get cooked either. Desi, I think someone's asking where would you put your stop on that trade? Would it be on the inversion, or how far would you put
the
it?
RR. This is how I had it. 1 second.
Yeah, I mean, just post it to me. Let's go. Desi's on Tradeify now. You gotta go on TPT. You gotta go on Apex. You gotta go top set. Those are the big 4 right now. I think you're already done from My Fun Features, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I'm gonna show you the setup right now. This is how I had my stop.
This is what
I had my stop at 532.
So basically on an inversion though, like very close.
Yeah, like a failed inversion. Yeah, pretty much.
So like a 2R basically, almost 1.5R at London highs.
Yep, 1.5.
Yeah, for me, I just can't see that like playing out that well. I don't know if I have that much experience in it, but I guess you're really aiming for London high. I wasn't that confident in it yet, but it played out well. 1.5R. Is there a point of 5 trade flag counts if they move you to live at 4th payout? You can't even withdraw more than 15 count. So it's 15,000 max per account. So if you have 5 accounts, that's 75,000, and that's not counting for the withdrawals. So let's say you make a total of 30,000. You could probably take like 12,000 or so, 13,000 out of it per account, and then the other 15,000 gets moved. So that's basically the majority of it. They just don't want you to have like big days, like a first like 3K, 4K day that mess up your consistency by a long shot. I did the math, showed Desi last night. Yeah, the math would help.
Oh yeah, that was helpful.
I wish I had the balls to deal with the trolls on X and post my P&Ls. That's a good thing about just kind of being off the internet. You don't have to deal with like people either questioning you, asking you things. Like you're just trading, and you don't have any of that influence on you. There's a pros and cons for everything. First time Lanto has the red day, he gets crucified. Yeah, that's the thing too. I remember, like, transparency is good. You're not gonna always have a green day every time. And the moment he takes a red day, the whole Twitter's like, you can't trade for shit. You'll blow your account. Blah 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 blah. When he doesn't even blow the account, he just take a loss. I think we're going for this buy side. I don't think we can take anything from it. It might be a no trade type of day for me, unless we get something after this. But for now, we can go over the Asia trades. I think a lot of you guys are asking about Asia. This is what I posted. I'm gonna try to post recaps if I do take trades on Asia. This is my performance on Asia, and we had a lot of people trading with us on the Discord. So something I marked out is 15-minute structure on both sides. First, you're recognizing price delivery. So you look at 15-minute fair value gap above, below. We're just respecting both sides, as well as a breaker below, 15-minute upside, BPR above too. That just means we haven't found a clear bias yet. We're just gonna go back and forth. That's one. So we're not going for a trend. And then I see a 15-minute BPR here, unmitigated, or low time frame relative highs. It's right here on ES here. I'm expecting that to get drived in. That's what happened, and after that, it got respected for lower. And we sweep Asia lows here. It flipped higher, confirming a 5-minute breaker, which on the next photo it will show here. I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, and you have the 5-minute breaker here. After that, Asia low got swept, closed higher. We took that long entry and we target those 15-minute BPR drive in, as well as the relative highs. That's a pretty much A+ Asia setup for me. It just took a while because Trump was speaking and it was creating quite a lot of volatility. But if you want to review that trade, I posted I think the last 5 trades we took on Asia. Oh, and then someone just shared to Tradeify. This is probably the route if you want to do the bare minimum. You want to go for about 550 per day, so you can extract 4 payouts as well as 15,000. It's good. Lance's still crying about his POA. Dude, you gotta wait for it. Here's one thing I've noticed, and everyone who's been using it a little bit has noticed too. Take Profit Trader has just got such a surge in user. I've seen it with me trading. I'm promoting too. That their support system is just dead. I have a ticket for them because I had more renewals than I should have. I think I only had a few accounts, but I got renewed 8 accounts. I was like, what the heck? I made a ticket. They're like, we just escalated you to support. It's been 2 days, nothing yet. And ironically, they do outsource their support to it's always 4 names, and their names are the grammars are not the best from what I've seen. So it's I don't know. Did they outsource this from people from the Philippines or something?
They got the cheapest labor for support, bro.
No, I had some evals that was renewed, but it's I only have 4 evals, but I got charged 8 times. Something's up. And then I messaged them. I made a ticket that this happened last time too, but they were quicker. But whatever the support is happening right now, you guys are making too many tickets that they can't respond to anyone, and they probably need to double their support team because it's so slow. It doesn't help when I use Take Profit Trade a lot now. I get a lot of payouts from them. I post on Twitter, and more people are using them, and now we just basically crash their servers. Lancel's gonna go on live and he's gonna go another 10K day max and be like, okay, we're good. We're really going for this buy side right now. Just grinding up.
7:30's coming.
I don't know. For me, hindsight still without me knowing that this is gonna be the delivery here, I don't know if I'll take this long. So the inversion long or under it was missing some criteria I was looking for. But if you guys are able to take that, congrats. The one thing I know is don't take shorts without confirmation either. The white man speaking? Is Trump speaking? Bro, Trump speaks every single day. I don't know if he's speaking today.
Dude, every minute of the... He's always active, bro. This is an interesting area, Brian. Look at this 4-hour. I think if we get a 4-hour inversion here, we'll see a small buy-side curve for the rest of the week.
Yeah, but you look at the other 4-hour from yesterday, at the same time, 2 p.m. It wicked high, closed under.
Yeah, exactly.
And we won't know until market close at 4. or was it a 666? So when market opens again. So I don't know. I can really rely on that right now.
We need the Asia trades.
We have a 15-minute fib rank. It's just so far below. What I can see is we sweep the highs, and then if we can get to this place and lower, I'll try to join in there. But after the highs taken, it's gonna be hard to keep on joining in. I need some.
Yeah, what I wanted was that 4-hour inversion and maybe like Asia grind up.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see how we close.
I would avoid alpha features for most beginners. You have to hold trades for 2 minutes. Is that true? Because I talked to their team, just like going through everything, and they're like, you know, as long as you're not trading like high time, like what is it, the bots things, high frequency trading, they'll pass you. That they're like, you know, I was like, how about trades that happen like 10 seconds? They're like, yeah, that's fine. We never deny people like that. But 2 minutes seems aggressive. And that's just hearing from like their inside team when I was having a meeting with them. So now we're getting some displacement now. I mean, if we flip the 5 minute here, that could be somewhat a start of a drive down lower. I want more structure first because we already took blending highs. And we're trying to jab to 730 highs. Missed it by a bit. What's a POA? It's basically when you get moved to live, you have to sign a lot of papers, and one of them is a POA. And I'm live with 5 firms. I have to do one for each one of them. And you just like show their license, your address, all the details. Tic Trader was the one that like was asking for more and more. They're like, you know, show us your bank statements. Show us your.
That's crazy. Bank statements is crazy. Like what's the point of that?
For verification, not for the money, just like your address, everything like that. I was like, wouldn't the license and passport show it already? They kept on asking more and more.
Yeah.
Last on Top Step roasting one of the Top Step live traders. Is that the same guy who had no stop, did 15 minis, and did pretty well on his live funded? Who asked for bank statements? It's Tic Trader. They asked like, I think for the broker, they're like, can you send us your bank statement so we can verify for the broker's sake? I'm like, okay, that's the first time doing this. No, it's not that bad though. They're not like trying to see how much money you have. They're just showing proof of verification. It's just very, I guess, strict because you show your passport, ID, bank statements, anything else. Are you in the West Coast? That's East Coast. Florida's East Coast. I had to do the number. So we retraced the 5 minute.
Yeah, this would be a good IFEG here.
Just send it 730s, you think?
Yep. I think this is it. If we go inverse.
Just with a trend, I mean, I think I see it working, but just don't like the risk reward still. North Florida doesn't count as Florida. Shit, where am I then? What's PCB? Palm County or something? I don't know. I'm in Tampa. Yeah, I'm in Tampa. So yeah, what we have is a buy side liquidity, just right, a very strong one at that. This is yesterday's high essentially, and we're trying to drive to it. I don't really have hopes of just keep on pushing higher though. I feel like if anything, it's gonna try to flip down after seeing this high. Because we have non-farm pair, I don't know where it's trying to go. Maybe it could go for another 4-hour gap first. But we already feel the daily here too. I think we're just kind of gonna consolidate for the weekly range here, inside this weekly range. Panama City Beach. Oh, okay. Why don't you stream Asia? It's because I'm gonna be trading Asia up to 4 hours, and the way that Asia works is you don't call out price action every minute. It's like kind of, you know, you wait for things, you set price alerts, you go do other work, which I do, or you just, you know, you head out and come back when it hits your area of interest. That's how I've been trading Asia, and you can see that in the Discord. So, Desi, if you take this inversion, your TP is going to be looking for the 730, like 730s highs. Your stop is going to be under the fair value gap. Is that kind of like the case here?
It's going to be tighter. My stop would be like at 660.
660. Yeah, I see.
664, and then my TP would be 732 and 819. I want to see a continuation, I'm not gonna lie, after 730s. But even to TP1, it's like a 1-to-1.
Yeah, I think that's why I don't think I like it. I like to go for tighter stops. If anyone's asking for Asia, just look at my Twitter. I posted like basically every trade recap off of Asia these past, like this week and last week. It'll show you how to join. It shows you what it will look like. There's no live stream, it's just a lot of alerts. This is a question that a lot of people ask. Maybe we both can answer this. Someone's asking, did you learn ICT himself or someone else? For me, I did try to watch some of those mentorship videos. I didn't watch all of it. I just kind of learned, you know, I watched the 2022, and then what I did was just learn from AM and T-Trades at that time when they had like a lot of basically repackaged, but make it easier to digest, and just ask them questions back like 2 years ago. And then I'll just be back testing, and then more importantly, forward testing. You're just kind of refining whatever trade concept that you like. So I took breakers and unicorn tremendously and pair that with time alignment, which is like similar to market maker models. And that's how I've been really refining my trades, and just a lot of screen time because I'm streaming every single day, trading every single day for the last 2 years. You'll notice some changes. Do you want to answer that, Desi? How you got into it?
Yeah, so I just watched ICT in 2022. So I learned a lot of like the main concepts for him, but like what Brian said, I looked at other people who kind of made it into like an easier and simple form. Especially nowadays, there's so many people that do it, so
they do it good too. Like
yeah, very good.
The raw is always good, but it's so easy to digest for the new repackaged one.
Yeah, like I watched the entire 22 mentorship, but it was like one ear in or in one ear out the other almost, because it was so much fluff in it, right?
Yeah, it is.
Then I broke it down with other.
Well, which is like it's kind of like, you know, you're taking a college course. You either like watch the whole lecture video or look at someone who has good notes and just redo it. Maybe teach it an easier way to learn. So you're not looking at the OG professor, but you're looking at someone else who made these notes and made like easier videos to digest and give like better quality examples, maybe with animation or whatnot. And then you're like picking up like, okay, I understand this now. I know what a breaker is. I know how to use these type of concepts. And then you really practice it. The most important thing is just practice your own time without anyone's guidance. You're just like exploring the deep end. And then you just find yourself basically. I think that's my best approach. We're not reversing this 1 minute, looks like. And then the 5 minute. We flip this 5 minute. I think we just go for back below the 559 here. That'll be back to this 15 minute fair value gap. Yeah, I mean, also ICT does dislike people doing that, but that's just how I think people do. Like they take somewhat shortcuts, but that shortcut in just introducing it, never a shortcut in like backtesting, trading, practicing. Never take a shortcut there. But he always hates on people who do like learn from not himself, but like other people who reteaches his concepts. I always think like, you know, learn it however you want, but then practice it your own way. So it's just so odd now because I would be very bearish if we take out this 730 and then start flipping down, and I think that'll be like pretty much easy shorts for the rest of the session. But the high is still there, and I could see us flipping, and I don't know if this is like a preemptive one yet. I need to see how well we start respecting the bearish beta raise and start respecting the bullish ones. And the first step would be the 5-minute fair value gap.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's some people that's like great at teaching, and there's some people that's great at just trading. It's hard to do both, but you know, there's people that does both, and then we have entertainers who's not really traders.
You want to name a few, Brian?
Let's see 1 hour time frame. I mean, I could also see this. So this is like the hourly structure. If this hourly breaker gets invalidated, we're likely gonna draw much lower with this closure here. I just don't know if I would have a time in the session to take this trade, take a trade. So we're gonna be just basically up from Asia, and that's it most likely. Which is gonna leave a gap in my Apex accounts because I have some accounts that's now more than 10,000 plus of Asia, and then the rest didn't take a trade yet. Who's a better trader? ICT or Lambo Raul?
Oh my God, Lamborghini, dude.
Do you know much about him?
I know he has a Bugatti.
Dude, once people got money like that, they don't need to make money from trading anymore.
Yeah.
That's why he probably stopped live trading.
He was on FTMO leaderboards back in the day.
Okay.
Do you use 3-minute chart for inversions? I don't ever use 3-minute. I don't like the 3-minute at all.
Mm-hmm. I think one day though, maybe in a year or so of me live trading, I'll make some videos and try to do it the same way I did it, like learn from ICT, but try to break it down and easier to learn concepts, and then kind of teach it on my own style, because there's a lot of fluff in ICT, lots of concepts. Yeah, we have like what's the next model right now? The Venom model? I've never seen it, but I heard about it on Twitter. I'm like, he was like literally talking to, I think Dave teaches. He's like, do whatever strategy you want. My Venom model was smoky or something like that. I was like, what the hell's a Venom model? That sounds new to me. But these names, man, everyone just making names, I guess. I need a name too. I need for entry model for me. I need a name. I don't know. If I'm a 7-figure trader, I'm not here on YouTube streaming.
I like the smart model. That's good.
The smart model. Let's go.
Gino, that's good.
I'm trading the smart model, baby. I think I'll just stop probably live trading when I don't find enjoyment out of it. It's probably not gonna be the money unless the money's like absurdly high. Like I don't need to trade anymore. I just need a long-term trade. Then I'll just enjoy life. But like for now, streaming is fun. Like, you know, you're trading real time. You're improving each day basically, and you're learning, growing. It's entertaining too in a way. All right, smart model, baby. I'm do a checklist. If it hits a checklist, the smart model is activated. Is Desi still in the trade for 730? If you're talking about that 1 minute version, I think he already took it from London highs.
Yeah, I would get back in if we go inversion here, but that's it.
Changing people's lives, streaming. The thing is, like, if I don't find enjoyment out of it, it's just gonna be like me pushing myself miserably, and it's not gonna be healthy. And also, in my performance probably go down because like, I'll treat it like a drag. So far, I haven't treated it like a chore yet. You know, like sometimes you wake up like, oh, I have to go up to work or go to school. I don't want to do this. I really haven't done that yet. I had times when I was getting burned out. I'm like, I don't want to trade right now. I don't want to live stream. I just want to take a break. But you know, I'm on my grind mode right now. But oh, look at that. A smart indicator, or what is it? Imagine having
grind model.
But the other guy above that said, imagine have a smart model indicator. That would be like probably my goal though. It wouldn't be a buy sell, but it'll probably show everything I want to see. Like I made a draw, look at high time frame for bias. It'll show you like, you know, when time frame is line, you look for one side only. It'll probably look for sweeps, and then it'll just give you confirmation, and maybe it'll show up like breakers, PPRs, mark out those type of things for potential entries. And then I don't know if it'll do like risk reward type of thing, but just like things that, you know, I'm already looking for, just automated. That'll be the key. I want to get that like developed, because somewhat everything's like mechanical in a way. Some of them are discretionary, but a lot of things are mechanical. It's just gonna take time for the coder to develop, to work on. I think Serpico has that. I think I've seen clips of it. I don't know how well it is, but mine would be applied for, you know, the time frame that I like. It'll be the 1 minute for the most part. I have experience over that, so I'll just have to keep on doing that. Holy crap. I literally opened my Twitter. I'm not even hating because I actually like this guy, Future Farmer. First thing on my Twitter, I think he just activated a fresh set of PAs. He just blew them, and then he's like kind of doing Patrick in a way. Just passed another set of evals. Holy crap! I think that is gonna like not translate over time. You're just kind of risking your whole account. You don't like shorts here? I'm gonna have to wait for shorts. Try this 5 here.
We're in a falling wedge, guys. Go. Call it the wheeling flag. I was chopping in that 5 minute. I think this 5 minutes is gonna be pretty big though, in terms of direction.
You already coded this. I'll reach out to you. I'm happy to see it if you're confident in it. You guys, look at chat. Oh, we have a 15-minute fair value gap too.
All right. When you go, I'm telling chat what you just said.
No, don't say it.
Oh my god, this is so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Look at that 15-minute chat, guys. I'll be back.
All right, Brian. Guys, this guy says, "Can you hold chat? I got a shit really bad." Oh my goodness, this guy. This guy. All right, I have a question. How many of you guys in here tune into the London streams? Obviously, we get like 200, 300 viewers in London. Obviously, a lot less because the time. But some of you guys are familiar. I see some of you guys in here. I appreciate you guys for tuning into London streams. They're fun. I like doing it. And if you guys don't know, me, Desi, I run the London streams in this on this channel, 2:30 Eastern. We're not gonna run one tonight, but we'll run one tomorrow. So if you guys are on the west or east coast, it'll be on Friday 2:30 Eastern. We need lo-fi. Yeah, I'll set up the. I gotta set up the entire thing, the lo-fi and also the overlay. The Discord is $100 per month. Is it often I'll get the notification? Yeah, I do it 3 times a week. So we did one. We already did 2 this week. Not tonight, training ed. We'll do it tomorrow because tonight I'm taking London off. Lo-fi like a music thing. No coupon for Discord. Bro, we just ran a sale for like 7 days. Sale's over. So exciting session. Yeah. Yeah, bro. We just got done running it. Discord is way underpriced for what they gave you. I'm telling you, I do the AM session, Brian does the Asia session, and he does the New York PM, and I do London. We got all types of sessions covered. It's really good. It's fun. And there's a lot of good traders in the Discord as well, so it's a good community. Do you journal? I do. I do. Chat, look at this 15-minute, right? I can't share my screen obviously, but this 15-minute looks really good. Currently we're holding this inversion or this yeah, basically this BPR because we have an inversion from the 5 a.m. 15-minute candle earlier today, and we have a bullish 15-minute gap. As long as this bullish 15-minute gap holds, I'm gonna be looking for upside into 7:30. I actually want to pump end of day. Usually we've been dumping for end of day, but if we get a pump past 7:30, I want to see a continuation. I think that'd be very solid here. I am pretty bullish right now on as long as this holds here on the 15-minute chart. I'll look for 7:30s. That'd be a solid pump up. But yeah, guys, I got cooked in the AM today, but PM session was okay. Trans, Brian's AFK right now. He will answer your question when he's back. The inverse short with morning was good. Yeah. Do you think he is watching the chart? Do you think he's watching the charts from the toilet? I can confirm Brian is currently watching the charts from the toilet. I can confirm this, guys. Because bro's typing in our chat right now.
Yo, I'm back. Bro, I was typing. Dude, tell chat what I just said. Tell chat. Dude, I think that was a trade for the session though.
It was. He said take this 30-second inversion or something. I was like, bruh.
It's a 15-minute drive-in. I was looking at if the 1 minute will show anything. We didn't really have a gap, but you see a 30-second here.
I'll tell the chat though. I'm pretty bullish. I'm pretty bullish here on the.
Take a closure, put a stop at that displacement low, and you try to go for these internal high. That could be the play.
Oh my.
But I need to come back and look at charts here. I was just looking at it on the toilet, and I was like, that looked good. That had alignment right there. Because we almost already filled that whole 15-minute gap. Shit, I think I just missed that. But I was trying to tell you, so you can tell the chat.
Yeah, I was just talking about the 15-minute being bullish. I didn't talk about 30-second. 30-second.
Did anyone catch that play? I think that's the right move right now. We go for.
Bro, honestly, I think we're about to pump so hard right now. Like, it would be so good.
Bro, I don't know. I think I ordered out last night when I was done Asia. I was on like 11. I was like, I'm kind of hungry. I don't want to make food. I ordered some halal, and it was good, but it was spicy. And then it's translating over right now.
Shitter, huh?
It's translating over right now. For today, I'm like, damn, this is what the heck? Okay, I need I need to look at charts again. I was looking at my phone just because like I want to stay up to date. Wait. Oh, we didn't get the hourly closure yet. Okay. So yeah, so 15-minute fair value gap, respected. I think we try to hold this. The 5-minute is trying to hold too. It looks pretty bullish to me right now. I can't see this flipping. Oh, I can't see this flipping, but right now it's we have internal highs right here that didn't get swept yet. So if we get another inversion here, I'll go for this. We're just back at that 1 minute here, or 30-second. Dude, this had a pump here.
Bro, I gotta take a shower, bro. I feel so musty.
Wait, this is just the 30-second. I'm not in the 1 minute yet.
Dude, the last 24 hours, I probably sat in my chair for like 18 hours, dude. Shit's cooked.
Alright, let me go chat. I think this pumps still, though. I'm looking at 30-second. The 30-second is still holding. Maybe we flip this, then, you know, you wait for us to flip back up before you take a longs again. But I'm looking at the 15 and 5. It looks good. All these do look good right now.
We might move like off the new hourly open. I think that might be the move.
Yeah, I'll try to stick around for a little bit over power hour and see what happens. Might as well. Because I still want to see if I can take a trade in. Take a trade in for PM. That held pretty well there. Shit. I want to play that. I was trying to play that on my Apex. I just got trailed out. I did a very tight one. I think that made me like $5 or 7 points. Because I was trying to go for that 30-second. Whatever. I think we wait for the next one, by the way. The first one would have been good already after this 30-second flip here. You go for this turn high. We would have missed it. But that's just unlucky because you're off by like 2 points. Kind of what I talk about risk reward type of thing. When you're getting very close. This should hold though. I'm just going to let this play out. And then we maybe inverse this one. We could try to go for it. Let's just see. It's getting close to power, so it's gonna be pretty nasty here. But I think if I was still on, I would take this trade here, put a stop at the low, and I think after we try to take these high out, that displacement, we could look to put our break even in, but the main target will be here, and then we let trail from there if we do want to push higher. That'll be like that model setup coincide with the 15-minute here, because 15-minute is respecting. You look at for a low time frame flip, and you look at internal draw liquidity here, which this is not buy side, but it's be relative. And if we do impulse through these highs, we'll go for probably the next high. So if you want to take these trades, up to you. I'm just trying to, let's see. Let me look at chat. I was off for a while. Let's see. I think I asked at 240 who took longs. Look like you guys did here. Shorts are in right now. I don't think shorts are in at all. Now this is looking better. This is like this is a 30-second time frame right now with a draw higher, and it's still holding. This should be higher here. Hey, wait, Dad, you still here?
Yo.
Oh, I thought you were getting quiet.
No.
It just looks bullish still, and the 30-second still holding. The 15-minute still holding.
I might take this 30-second here, Brian.
I think bare minimum spike to 670. And it can impulse through that.
I agree.
Like literally bare minimum is what I'm saying.
I really do like this.
It's about to close again here. This looks good. This is good for a spike. Ideally, you would go for this entry down here. Is where I was going for. It would be pretty good risk reward. Good closure here. We're about to get a spike through this. So I don't know if that closed above, but this did. It's just far closure, but I think we're still gonna move.
Like plus 20 from the 30-second, almost.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's that high taken there.
Yeah, I like
this is pretty
situation.
bread and butter type of thing for me. Like you have a clean draw here. You have a 15-minute structure that holding price on the intraday, which is still bullish, and then you look for a 30-second, basically 30-second or 1 minute. We didn't have anything on the 1 to read by. We dropped on 30. 30 is very, very clear. And you try to put your like appropriate stop. I mean, it's fine, but the draw is way too clean. How many people were able to capture longs there? Longs at anywhere the last like 10 minutes. Getting very close to power right now. Try type 1 if you captured longs last 10 minutes here. It was like basically from this drop here forward. There's a few setups. I think the 30-second is key here. And yeah, let me show. I don't know if I show the chat here, but I literally told this is what I'm saying. This is what I was saying to Desi here. I was like, can you hold chat? He's like, I gotta poop really bad. And then I saw this at 2:40. I'm like, 15-minute drive, 30-second inversion. This pumps here, and I was like, tell chat. I don't know if Desi told, but if he did, shit, we cooking. Desi, are you still in the 30-second? It's pushing.
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
I want to keep a tight leash on it. I took that too.
Dude, look, this is. Look at this, bro.
I got a very high entry. I just got green out. I kind of bought. I was trying to see. I bought off this candle, so that wasn't that much. It was 12 points. If I bought where you were buying, I think Desi, it would have been like a 25-point play there. And if I kept from these lows here, that would have been an ideal like 40-point move there with a tight stop. This is the OG play here. I don't know what it is though. Like I feel like it was definitely the thing I ate last night. It was just crazy.
You got diarrhea or what?
No. Well, I guess in a way, it just usually like like I could hold poop. Like I would like okay, I'll just hold it after stream. But this one I was like, I need. Oh, Desi's in here. Let me ask him to help me out here. Be right back.
I appreciate it, Juan. You either got it or you don't. TMI model.
All right, but besides that, do you guys understand why this trade was appropriate, and then why I was actually looking at it off screen, just on my phone? Like this makes sense because remember, 15-minute drive-in, a 15-minute fair value gap. This is a kind of like a going back to rebalance this, and then looking for a confirmation. The confirmation once again was not on the 1 minute because we have nothing here. We have immediate draw here. This is the clearest immediate draw we can have. And look at the 30-second. You want to put your stop probably at this displacement here candle, or even at this low. Just keep it tight enough where if we do inverse this and hold, you want to just get out. I mean, we're pretty good. I didn't touch the accounts I trade on Asia, but we're looking pretty good right now. About like 400 bucks on that off that play, I think. Not bad, not bad. I'll post P&L for the stream. I don't know if I post on freaking Twitter because you have a lot of people going full detective mode, but there it is. We're cooking.
Post it, fuck the haters, dude.
Dude, can you fake Trezella? Because why do I see so many people saying like this Trezella is fake?
You could import your own data.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I just don't know who, like, wouldn't that be easy at Cash? Wouldn't Trezella be like, you're doing something shady? And
I don't think they care, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
TradeZella's like in my comments too. They keep on commenting every post. So like I feel like if I was cheating them, like they could probably easily expose it too. If not, like I could show the the TradeZella data with official data from Apex and be like, okay, is that enough? I think after the relative high is taken, that was already a 30-point move. With how it's delivering, it's either like an impulse high, which it tried it did. I would have probably put my green stop basically at that previous high here. So like at this relative high here. Once we do get a candle closure above, I'll put it right there. It either does two things. It comes back to break even, or it continue trailing because it's just gonna be so violent today. And ideally go for the highs, and that could have been a big play, but I'm trying to keep it tight leash today because it's so volatile. TradeZella entries manually. I have it auto sync, so I have it like I log into Trade and it collects all my PA accounts and it auto syncs every single day. And let me just pull up now. I don't know if it shows anything personal right now, but this is what it shows, and I'm gonna press resync. I think if I press resync, it does pop up like data. So let me just press it first and see what it does. Syncing. It says syncing right now. And what the heck? This is not right. Okay, there it is. It's showing more trades now. Okay, it's loading. So this is only PM trade. Asia trade should have counted the same day as Wednesday, but the way that TradeZella works, it just doesn't do that. It's interesting. People are saying if you really want to go through the trouble, you can create a CS. Oh, I guess that works. Like if you just want to just type in your own data, but like, you know how incriminating that will be? You find like let's say a big creator on Twitter or YouTube. Do you think they want to jeopardize their whole career and have a name of like using fake data? Because that's like that'll be, I feel like, career ending almost, or it's gonna be tied to you if you're just gonna fake your results. Like kind of like Danny trades there. Why would you want to do that?
Look at Danny. All right, I'm out of here, guys. We're going to 7:30 before end. Do what you want for that information. Brian, I'll catch you later.
We cooked, bro. I took a dump and I pumped.
Yes, sir.
Chat, is that true?
He said he took a dump and pulled away. What? This guy. Oh, Brian, hold up. Check this real quick.
That's literally what happened, though. And I'm pretty sure if I was still on here, because I tried to test it as you with the trade. Oh, should I extend it? You know, the way that dump and pump, is it pump and dump or dump and pump? Or is it inverse then? I think it's pump and dump.
All right, I'm out of here.
All right, so yeah, I'll stick around for a little bit more. I want to see how this plays out because, I mean, I got some trades in for my Apex. We're good there. But yeah, so when you look at entry models, so something that I talk about, like, oh, what kind of trading model you have? What are you looking for entries? What are you looking for confirmation? This is an example. This is not an example here. We have this 50-minute drive-in, multiple drives. But when you notice here, these are 3 wicks. Ideally, if there's a multiple drive-in already, you either look for SMT like this, where it did work out, or look for a quick sweep and a flip, and then we could play that, especially if it's bullish bias already. So once we did that, we have a lot of chop here. We just had lower highs, and it pumped. I could have tried to look for entries here, but look how barcode is. I don't know if I could find any. Even if I was trying to look for a breaker play, the moment we get a candle closure above, we didn't come back. So this should be a no trade type of move. And then we get this 1 minute inversion here, which Desi did take, but once again, my risk reward model doesn't allow me to really take this trade, because let's say you take the trade, I think, was it the 1 minute inversion here? You put your stop under the inversion, that's 38 points. And then I think he was going for London high, which is 630, about 1.5R. That works out, but that's if you're so confident that it goes for London highs. I don't think I was too confident. That's a draw, but the way that it was moving here, I wasn't positive yet. Just way too risky, because if anything, it could have inverse and came back down and then came back up. I don't like those type of moves. So it started pumping here. Just nothing to really trade here until it created the next 15-minute fair value gap here. What the heck? Right here. 15-minute fair value gap at 2 p.m. And then it drove into that 15-minute fair value gap, basically taking these internals, sweeping that internal here, a deep drive down, and then we just left some internal highs up. This is pretty clear relative equal highs as our media draw. You just look for a low time frame confirmation, because the trade itself is a 15-minute play. The entry or the confirmation is a 30-second confirmation, this one, because the 1 minute's not there. You look at the 30-second, we get a 30-second flip right here, which I'll try to showcase. Which, in actuality, like, you basically have a BPR here. We have this 30-second inversion, which you can take the trade itself, and it retrace back inside, leaving those highs still, and retrace back inside the BPR here, which held, and then we just push higher, taking that internal high. After that, you either let it trail, you take full TP. If you want to trail for higher, if you do believe it's going higher, it's just going to be a little tricky for today, because we're just so choppy back and forth. We like to accumulate and consolidate first before a leg up. So that's why I put a very tight stop off that. I think I got stopped out at 772 or 777. So the first trade I did, which was on the first move, it was like 8 points. I put it very tight stops. After I got stopped out, it wicked it and then pushed higher. I took the 30-second inversion here, which I think Desi had a better interest in me. Mine was pretty bad, but still managed to get like 11 points, 12 points out of it. That's just how, based off the trading, you're following the bias, you're following the criteria that you're looking for, and just the whole trade on both trades is very minimal drawdown. So hopefully that reviews the trade there. We also have a 1 minute fair value gap here too that we can invert for higher. So far the 15-minute is saying we're looking for higher. So until this 15-minute flips, you want to look for longs only, no shorts. The 5 minute still holding too. So like we have so many time frame alignment saying up. The only thing that's saying down would be kind of the 4 hour, which we haven't confirmed yet. And the hourly, we have an hourly breaker here with this closure at 3 p.m. And we're just trying to go for 736. That's the main goal today. So, I mean, I don't think I'll take this inversion here, but we did get a sweep. We did respect the 15-minute. This could play out for higher, and I'll just be watching for this. So let's do a poll here, guys. Let's do a poll just for PM's sake. PM only. Green, red, white. Dude, I don't know what it is though, but you have so many bad price action, and then you just wait for a good price action. You wait for an entry and it plays out, it pays. So you wait for like a whole hour and 30 minutes of just nonsense to your perspective. It could be like, this could be amazing for someone else trading, like breakout traders. For me, it just spells out no entry, no entry, no entry. I'm just waiting. And then once we got that quick sweep here, this is like a manipulation here. So this whole thing should be seen as manipulation if we respect this 15-minute and flip higher. That's basically the game here. And I do wonder, if I'm not on stream, would you guys be able to take that trade? How many think you would? Yes or no? Just like out of curiosity here. We already have some people leaving, which is fine. This near the end of the session, I'm just gonna stick around just to talk and tape read a little bit more. But how many people would really look for a trade like this? Because it has everything that I teach and really look for. With time alignment, draw liquidity, and confirmation. I would if the wick wasn't hard. I think something I would describe with this wick is actually a bullish signature wick here. Look how much it filled it. So like once it fills this whole, like this is like pretty large gap, right? It's like 40 points. If it fills it all the way and close higher, wouldn't that be like pretty bullish and no reason to come back down? That's kind of how I see it. Always like wick lower, close higher. Especially even like if it wicks, let's say all the way down here, and then it closes all the way back up. That is very, very bullish to me. Because we're looking at closure here. So when it does that and it just flips higher, this bare minimum, we go for the draw first. Yeah, so I mean, there's a handful that says no, there's a handful that says yes. I think it's like almost 50-50 right now. But if you took this inversion, I like I said, I don't think I would keep on longing this because we're just so close to buy side. And we do been sweeping, but if you took this trade here, again, it's a little bit farther. We did retrace back inside for like a fair value gap re-entry. But I would just prefer us taking this entry and trailing it up at the end goal. But we would have got stopped out break even for the most part on this move down here. Yes, but I've learned from Dodgy. That's fine. I think I do filter out my trade because in this case, this is a 30-second inversion. It doesn't have to be an inversion. It could be a breaker. It could be a unicorn. It could be a BPR. I think Dodgy would be just looking for the inversion. So like in that case, it doesn't match up here. We have the same criteria, but I'm just playing whatever it presents me. As long as everything lines up, I can take any single entry. I could even take a soup entry if it makes sense. But yeah, something I also teach too, like if you are anticipating something like a 15-minute drive-in for flip higher looking for confirmation, if the 1 minute doesn't show anything, just drop down one more time frame. And if the 30-second doesn't show anything, just stop there. The 30-second was pretty clear here. But this is pretty good risk reward wise. 1.68, just going for the bare minimum relative high. Pretty good. And then if you want to go for the next high, we just push this higher to 2.2, and then it goes up to 3R, which it did hit on this move here. He takes every inversion there is. I have no... I'm going to take your word on that. Maybe someone else can share their experience. But I think that's how a lot of inversion traders are. They just take so many inversions. And he could take, like, let's say, like, not him, but like just an inversion trader. They could take like 4 inversions on a day and only post the good ones. When in reality, shouldn't you just try to go for the best one? Just filter out and just basically average like 1 or 2 inversion or trade a day. That would show better results in my opinion. Because you will eliminate the bad ones. You have less probably losses too. But I guess in this case, he does do, in those inverted trading cases, they do a lot of break even stop. How many trades do you aim for PM session? Just 1 for the most part. 2 of it gives us nothing more than 2 for the most part. Unless it does a break even trade and the trade's still valid, then I would re-enter. But that doesn't mean that the trade is, that's like 2 different trades. It'll be the same trade, just like different cost bases. It's the same setup. It's almost saying Dodgy's quite selective. So it's like, I haven't watched his streams lately. I just know he's pretty disciplined. I just don't know if he takes a lot of trades or not. Someone's saying he does. So it's like kind of he say, she say right now. But chat, we cooked. I also took some on Take Profit Trader on that move up. So looking pretty good. I'll post that too. Basically green all around. Green all around today. Which I'm happy with because I feel like in a different timeline, I would not be trading PM or not Asia and I'll trade New York AM, right? And I feel like it's a 90% chance I'm going to be red off the session. Just based off how it delivered and how I know other people traded. Des even traded this session and he took losses. Nutty Bar I saw was taking the session and made him tilt. Patrick, I guess too, from what he posted. There's like so many traders just took a lot of red because it's so easy to get sucked into bad delivery We're just going back and forth, start seeking destroy, wicking, and giving so many false alerts. Today, we didn't get that many false alerts. Imagine this. Imagine it drives in the 15-minute, gives a 1-minute setup confirmation, and then once it gives a confirmation here, it just turns down for lower. That would be a false confirmation because the draw is so clear that it wouldn't make sense not to go for it. And usually those type of deliveries are really, really bad. But we're trying to go for high here. That inversion did play out well. Hindsight there. Oh, Big Dog 2 degrees. What's up? The one who has all the codes, all the indicators. I don't think I even looked at stat map today. Usually I look at it most on the stream, but today I'm just focused on pure candles. And it looks like we just opened at 2 p.m. We're going for buy side. The draw is way too clear. But I would imagine a lot of people got hurt on EM. So based off the stream here, PM only, green 57%, red 15%. Looks like a lot of you guys are up today. Some, a quarter of you guys are break even or no trades, which is fine. So where did you enter exactly before it closed above the inversion? No, before it closed the fair value gap. So basically this fair value gap here in 30-second, we already had the 15-minute drive in. We flip above because you're anticipating a drive in for higher. That's why I anticipated once it's closed, you're looking for this target. And then we didn't get this target, just did a wick lower. Either you break even stop or you held it. If not, the next one, 30-second here, we're just going back and forth between this. Bullish side respected. So this is like a BPR, bearish flipped, bullish held, and now we have a bearish above. And we flip this. That's like 3 P rays. That's respecting upside, right? Respect, and then if we flip up, this will disrespect, but respect upside now. And it just basically draws to these relative equal highs, and that's how we played it for relative equal highs. And I wanted to trail it higher. It just took me out on the move back down. And then I guess the next case here would be this, but I didn't take this. Draws here though, 730. But pretty good. What kind of indicators does 2 degrees have? I think I have a handful of them. So this macro is his. I think I have the high time frame candle, but I took it out because I started just looking at the high time frame candle charts. The macro is good. Stat map has been a beauty. It's been like a core in my trading because I look at, when I trade PM, I'm always looking at the 2 p.m. candle. And it just basically like the 4-hour candle every time. The 4-hour always shows at 2 p.m. And based on what shows there, you can basically lead you to where it could go for the rest of the session. And the daily stat map is also very nice here. I don't know how well it did today. It opened up, where is it? Daily here. Just back and forth because all in Asia, and then we really flipped it at New York and we're flipping back above. It's just more for guys, never for entries for me. As long as things align, it just helps to read the price action. But yeah, we're gonna do some giveaways to wrap the stream, guys. I was thinking of trading some evals, but I think I do have some evals expiring. That's what I forgot. Did you go through the fear of being wrong, no matter big loss or small loss? Just being wrong bother you ever? I end up waiting and then finding it difficult to jump into a good trade for the last year. So I think I'll go on a tangent off that. Like, I'm not fearful of losses. What I'm fearful is sometimes that does bother me. Is let's say I take this trade. Let's say I take this inversion here. All right, I longed here, and what if it just goes back up here and miss my TP by like a tick and comes back down? I might remove my break even here when I should be doing break even. Or if I didn't take a eternal high, I wouldn't have done break even. And let's say I took my stop out, no break even. That would kind of annoy me to the max. I think that's the only thing. And I've been trying to work on that. Just like, we'll take the loss, move on. But it's always something like annoying like that, where you have the right play and it just bad execution from the market's sake. But Yeah, hopefully you guys are doing good today. Are you done with trades today? I think so. I don't really trade post 3 p.m. I wanted to trade some evals. I have evals expired from Take Profit, from Apex, and what is it? Another, was it Top Step? I think I have some evals renewing Top Step that I forgot to trade. So I'm like, either I trade it today or tomorrow. How do you change a watermark in TV? Is that a pro account? What's a watermark? I have no idea. Do you trade evals in one go? This is what I always talk about. I really go for whatever max TP I could do. So if I could pass in one day, it's going to be one trade. If it's 50%, I'll go for the 50%. So let's say Take Profit in Top Step is 50% as I pass in 2 days. I do the 150K account. That's my best one. So 15 minis, 15 contracts. If that hits, that's $4,500 on the dot. And like I'll probably go tick over just to cover commission. That's how I do it. Just do 2 days and you pass. That might not be what you could do. I just like to expedite evals, and I go for like very high probability trades. So let's say that inversion, that could have been an A+ model. So let's say I don't know, the inversion was here or something. 15 points, boom, that would get taken. Very low risk type of thing. And my stop would be also 15 points, right? What's more likely if it's just clear 101? Hit the high or take my stop out? Where you go for a high probability trade, it's not that hard to really pass evals, just go full size. Future Farmers guy passed 300K evals in one shot as well. I don't know how he does it though. It's mind-blowing to me because he says he passes in like, he fails 4 to 5 sets and pass one. I feel like that's a good record still. Because when I try to do it in one trade, the trailing drawdown eats me up. And I can't do that. And it does frustrate me. Because let's say I'm looking for 30 points to pass at full port. It could go to 25 points and flip back down. And I get blown. Are you live with Top Step? Yeah. I mean, I'm live with 5 different firms, by the way. But that doesn't stop me from trading evals to get more reserves. I think that's a misconception. So like, let's say I'm live with Take Profit Trader, right? If I'm trading evals too, people might assume I blew my Top Step or blew my Take Profit live or funded accounts, when in reality, I'm just trading evals. Like, why is everyone just so like piecing things together when like, there's another scenario? And for reference, Top Step, I have like, I think 20 reserves on Top Step, and I haven't really activated a new funded in 2 months now because I've been just stuck on the live. I've been having the same XFAs for 2 months. I haven't activated one single new account yet. I got my 5 moved last month ago, I think in January, and I've been live all month of February. So when you hear me trading evals, that doesn't mean I blew any of the fundeds or any of the live. I'll probably say that when I do. I'm not going at that one guy though, but it just, I think more about PW and his crew basically just saying like, oh, that makes sense. He's trading eval. That means he has no fundeds. It's like, come on, man. Can you not think of a scenario that would work? Because if you know anything about me, I always talk about, you know, building reserves for one and trading evals to expedite and just focus on funded base hits. Everything makes sense, but people who aren't aware of that, it's foreign to them because they don't know what I'm talking about. And they just assume like, how does he make that much money trading micros or doing base hit? That's not possible. Just watch the stream one time and I promise you might be able to get it. But let's do the giveaway though. Like, stream, and comment your YouTube username one time. It's so difficult to pass the evals after losing several fundeds. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If you have losses on your fundeds, that's gonna hurt you both on evals and your next fundeds. You want to really be careful with your fundeds, and that would help dictate your mental state. So that's why I'm always like, you know, risk manage properly. Take A+ setups. Take low number of trades, like 1 or 2 trades per day. If you trade multiple sessions, it can go up to like 3 trades to say. But for the most part, if I'm trading only 1 session PM, I'm only looking for 1 trade on average. So giveaway is basically like the stream and comment your YouTube username 1 time. That's 2 instructions. That's it. Maybe I think we'll pick 2 today, just because we had a winner. And if we got a banger trade, then we'll do 3 giveaways. I think that's what we'll do. But while we're doing the giveaways are basically sponsored by something that I'm building with my team and other prop traders. We have, I think, a team of 5 now, and we're trying to add more people. So if you want to, you know, I think we're opening some mods positions next. Maybe I'll make an announcement. I'll get people in. But basically, cash rebates is a thing. If you purchase any of our partners, except Apex, all the other 5 is fine. You purchase any of them, you submit them. You can go through the cash rebate section to understand how it works. But you go to the dashboard and submit your order details. For Tradify, they'll have an order number. For others, maybe you'll just enter your firm email, like Ticket Trader. But you get the top deals at every prop firm, right? And you submit the end. You get 2 things. What I describe is cash rebate, which is always good. It's like up to $20 on average, like $10 per account. And if you get denied a payout, we will also have a reimbursement fund that I do talk about on my Discord. That, and then we're trying to do raffles inside of people's Discord. So if you're from, like, let's say Lanto's Discord or my Discord or Johnny's Discord, which we have partnered with, any order you have, we'll do like a raffle just for your group. So a lot of fun things happening there. So for the stream sake, we'll sponsor 2 giveaways to give with any accounts you want. Mods for YouTube, no, mods for the Discord. Not for YouTube. I think YouTube I can handle. Just basically prop. It's gonna be a prop pub Discord. What the heck? Kane just popped up and it said, sorry, I misclicked and just dumped. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna pick 2 winners, and then that'll be it. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. We're gonna also trade Asia tonight. We did Asia. We're on a streak with Asia. I don't think we had a red day on Asia yet. It's always just been either a small loss and a win, or just a win to start, which I appreciate because Asia sometimes is frustrating, or sometimes it's just very easy. And I usually just want to go in and out, get my trade in, and go to sleep. Wake up PM, do the same thing, repeat, and then you're up like 10,000 plus on the day. What more can you want, really, right? All right, so we'll pick 2 winners today just for the fun of it. All right, so I'm gonna pick 2 right now. I'll give you guys another 30 seconds, and then we'll use our bot to pick it. Let me look at chat. Any other questions? You need to add Bunox. Yeah, I mean, Bunox is the same thing as Apex, because if you do the cash rebate, it'll be like $1. I don't think it's worth it for the rebates. All right, so let's pick the winners. 2 winners are username and the other one biblical. Congrats to them. I'll give you guys a few minutes to respond if you're one of these users. Inner Circle Trader. All right, both of them here. Just DM me in Discord. I'll handle it. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the stream. We took 1 trade today. That's it. It was very challenging to get trades on this move up without any clear entry models. We had a good one on this drive here. Perfect there. Didn't get the high day yesterday, essentially. I think that's high day yesterday. Yeah, that's a move before it just dumped. Like, it is interesting because I was trading also power. I was looking at it, and it took this high, and it just dumped like 400 points in one like 15-minute candle, or even more. That's like 500 points, I think. 400. All right, chat. I'll see you guys tomorrow.